Well, strong words from Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg. He's calling out popular money transfer apps.
That's right, saying Venmo, Zelle, and CashApp aren't doing enough to protect users from fraud. Fox 5's Kendall Green live in the newsroom with more on the letter the district attorney sent those companies. Kendall.
Hey, good evening, Natasha and Steve. In those letters, Bragg acknowledges the popularity of the apps, which in the last 5 years have tallied almost $1 trillion in transactions. But fraud claims have tripled between 2020 and 2022, costing customers hundreds of millions of dollars every year.
Venmo, PayPal, and Zelle are just as popular as the faces on the dollars they're moving. But the public perception they carry differs from one customer to the next.
Yeah, that's the only word that comes to my mind, convenience.
When I'm feeling lazy, I do it. But the rest of the time, if I can avoid it, I try to avoid it personally.
Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg is calling for meetings following a troubling trend of scammers exploiting the apps to gain access to users' bank accounts. In many cases, DA Bragg says tens of thousands can be lost in a matter of seconds. He's calling on Venmo, Zelle, and CashApp to enhance security by adding a second and separate password for access, imposing spending limits in terms of dollar amount and number of daily transactions, and adding required wait times for a second verification up to a day for larger transactions.
Bragg is spot on in asking the owners of those companies directly, let's do something about it.
But Paul Oster, with Better Qualified, isn't placing the burden on the apps or DA Bragg for protecting consumers. Customers have to do their part, he says.
If they can't get to the apps, the crime is over.
He recommends customers ensure their apps aren't accessible to strangers on their phone in the first place.
Hide those apps in a vault folder, in a password-protected file and folder on your phone, something that doesn't say Cash Apps.
Suggesting customers also sign up for two-step authentication if possible.
I know it takes an extra 30 seconds every time you want to use one of these apps, but it's well worth, the juice is worth the squeeze in this case.
But customers who don't want to be robbed of their convenience or their money must remain vigilant.
There's not a lot of people who are following up on these Zelle scams to eventually catch the scammers.
Now, in DA Bragg's request for meetings with the three companies, he states their failure to take proactive steps will just lead to more criminal transactions and, of course, more victims and dollars lost. Now, we'll share their responses and potential meeting updates as soon as they're available. Steve?
All right. Thanks, Kendall.